I'm about to open us up in a word of prayer, and then we'll get started. Lord, thank you for this day you've given us. I just want to pray for this devotional that you're not speaking, I'm not speaking, but you're speaking through me, Lord. Just let whoever's listening to this video, Lord, just let them get something from this, just whether it's the whole thing or just one thing, just let them get something, Lord. Amen. So I started out to talk about pride. I met with Brother Tyson and we found a Bible verse. We got it all together, but it couldn't come out. So I was talking to my mom and we were trying to discuss it. So one thing came up. I was just sitting there listening to her talking, and then I just thought, joy. So we got started on it and it started falling in. I knew what I wanted to talk about. So I just started looking up stuff, and a devotional came up that just stood out. It's a devotional by Debbie McDaniel. It's why joy is never dependent on our circumstances. So let's start out with the Bible verse. If you want to pause the video to flip to it, now's the time. It's Psalms 118:24. So I'll give you just a second. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Many of us may have heard this verse over long years, but what's interesting to know is that it's set within Psalms where the author is writing about huge adversity. It's not written about when times are good, but when times are hard, such as times like right here, COVID-19, schools, Situations were changing. The psalmist cried out to God in anguish. He was surrounded on all sides by the enemy. He felt pushed back and about to fall. Yet right in the midst of huge struggles shared, this chapter both starts and ends with the same verse of God giving thanks and praise unto God. So verse 118:29 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, his love endures forever." Such a powerful reminder to us. True joy is never dependent on our circumstances. We can still choose to give thanks. We can still believe in God's goodness and love, for that's what carries us through all the difficult seasons. We might be facing the toughest of times, but the truth is this: he still has given us today. He is with us and will never leave or fail us. His love covers us, his peace sustains us, and his joy gives us strength to face every trial and obstacle with courage and grace. We can rest in the security that truth brings. For he is good, his love endures forever. Now, this little thing says, intersecting faith and life. No matter what you're facing today, be confident in God's unchanging love for you. If he has given us today, then we still have breath left within us to bring him honor. Choosing joy in hard times takes effort and action on our part. It requires our hearts to be set on him. May he help us this day to choose well. So now I'm just going to pray us out, and Lord, thank you for this. Just let me be able to give this message, Lord. It may have been short and not straight from me, but this woman knew what she was saying when she did this, Lord. I just pray that it's meant something to someone, that everyone has joy even in the toughest times, Lord. Just thank you for everything you've done for us. Amen.